Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we are carrying on with our special one-shot. Hey, is my camera being very weird here?
A little.
A little delayed? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm going to switch over what I'm using here one sec. I think. So for those listening at home, welcome to us. We are making use of, I've got a new streaming setup right now, so let's see here if this is going to correct the problem. Come on, camera, work with me.
We're just going to edit this part out later.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, so that is not working. Hold on, let me do this here. I'm going to close this stupid thing down. There we go. Sorry, folks, I did test this out before we went live, but let's see here. There we go. My camera still seems to be lagging a fair amount. Hey?
A little bit.
That's weird. Oh, no, it looks like it's better now. Or at least mostly better. So, for those listening at home, welcome to part 3 of our special War Story sessions playing Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition. This is a special, kind of in the same world but with different faces session that we've started last week. This is part 3. If you want to see the first 2 parts of this adventure, be sure to go back and look at the previous sessions that we've had. If you are joining us new, well then welcome. Let's see if we can get you caught up. First, by introducing some familiar faces playing unfamiliar characters. First up, I have Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen. I'm playing Bergour, who is a dwarf of the Knight class and the Bard ambition.
Yes. Nice. Next up is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I am playing Druin, who is a dwarven hybrid class we've called Allegor, which very similar to Druin, has some martial fighter components and some cleric-like abilities.
Very nice. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Kildor, the Wood Elf Slayer.
Awesome. And next up is John.
Hey everyone, I'm John. I'm playing Nimrod Bitterscorn, the canonical third cousin of Dorman Kettleborn. He is a hybrid class called a Robber Mage, and he likes to wield the powers of shadow and backstab things.
Excellent. And last but certainly not least is George.
Hey, I'm George. I'm playing Zonic, the Heralded, who is a straightforward human invoker. Well, evoker, I guess, in this edition.
Very nice. All right, guys. So this is part 3 of our dabbling back into 4th edition. What happened in the first couple of sessions, guys? And if it assists, I can make use of some lovely visual aids here too, because I have. Look at this. Boom. Who's that?
It's one of our party members, or that has gone missing.
Tis. So what's brought us to this giant hole beneath a ruined, what do you call it? A ruined temple. Let's maybe, here, I can bring us back to the map of Heronshire as well too, guys, if this assists. So, this tale...
I can give you the quick version, but if anybody wants to jump in, if I miss anything, please do. We're in Threshold.
Yep.
As you can see on the map.
Right there.
And which was attacked 5 years ago by giants, which is important for later in the story. We were to meet with Brother Hackford, who is a member of St. Cuthbert's Inquisition, to ask some questions about the disappearance of our tiefling companion Ember. We went to the location to meet with him, but he did not show up. However, another member of his order did, Brother Estwood. And apparently Hackford went missing as well the night before. And there's not enough resources really to kind of continue the search by the members of the Inquisition. And the Inquisition, I think, as a whole, but definitely Estwood, doesn't trust the regular clergy of St. Cuthbert.
Mhm.
So he sort of asked if we would help, and we agreed, and he told us to meet him within the is it considered a temple? It's basically the entire lodgings and
It's
temple of
it's like the temple complex.
which we did, and we went to the cells, the monk-like cells, and we discovered that there was some kind of struggle and some powerful magic in the chamber, and we eventually used some different skills. So Arcana and Perception, etc. We basically searched around, tried to figure out what's going on. So just to highlight one of the interesting things about 4th edition, which is skill challenges. So if you want to take a look at that, you can watch previous sessions, which was fun. And we basically found a trail that led out of one of the windows, and we followed it. We saw Talon Claws. Somehow there'd been a struggle and he'd been taken. And we found a medallion of St. Cuthbert hanging from the 2nd floor of the next building over. So essentially, it led us to the Giants Fall district, because I missed a portion there. So I'm skipping over something if anybody has something important that happened before we arrived.
Yes, there was a fight.
Yeah. Assaulting
Some-
law enforcement.
Well, the law enforcement made up their minds that we were stealing something and were corrupt, so we had to teach them a lesson.
Weren't you?
No. They were
Oh, I stole nothing.
They were corrupt, and it was a damn shakedown is what it was.
Not surprising. But we eventually did make it to the Giants Fall district, which is rife with undead.
After
I
killing
missed something.
3 guards and then letting one go.
Well, I have plausible deniability on that. Just want to be clear.
Yeah.
So if we get caught, I have no idea what happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, officer.
I think it was one of our American. Where's George when you need him? Ultra George to talk to you about what party after the fact means.
Right. Right. Yes. So we took out some to the city guard, and then I wound up. Zonik had a vision of the symbol of St. Cuthbert casting a shadow over a giant fissure in the earth. We did not know what that meant, but we made our way through the Giants Fall district, dealing with undead on the ground, on the rooftops, zombies, as well as these, which were just hordes of them, as well as these flesh eaters. I can't remember what we called them. Flesh eaters? Something like that.
Alternating the roof runners and then flesh
Roof
rippers.
runners, right, and flesh rippers, right, and they were much more dangerous. And we had some interesting moments along the way, but ultimately,
Turns out
skipping past that,
dwarves, when they're motivated, can really jump.
yes, exactly. If you want to see exactly how that went down, you can check it out.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think Nimrod went ahead, right, Jonathan? And was it you that saw the fissure?
No,
Break-
that
No,
was Bergour.
I went
Bergour did.
made my way into the building and found this great big gaping hole, and then everybody else showed up, and I was like, guys, it's a good thing you showed up, because I was just gonna jump down by myself.
Yeah, I think there's some things in the corner we should look first.
Yeah.
Yes,
some,
that's right.
Items
So
of miraculous abilities.
there was.
Showed
Let's
up.
see here. Where do we have? Yeah. There were a bunch of items as well too that were found in the Church St. Cuthbert in the nave there, almost as if. So for those listening at home, and many of the folks who are playing today and last sessions, they haven't ever played 4th edition before. So we had a chance to test out, to give a taste of what the gameplay is like, what the different abilities are, what tactical play is kind of like, what skill challenges are like. So because we've decided to add 2 more sessions on, what I decided to do was also give them a taste of the magic items in 4th edition, because that is one of the most fun things about 4th edition is, picking and choosing and selecting from the magic items. Magic items in 4E are an awful lot of fun. So I posted on Discord in the Players tab some of the magic items that are available. So, guys, have you made any calls for things that are of particular interest to you?
I don't know, but I can paste it into the chat or
Oh yeah,
into
that's
a
even better.
handout
Yeah,
if,
great. Yep.
Yeah, Nimrod would. He's like the Bridge of No Regrets is something that I was looking at.
Okay.
Okay.
It was the Gauntlets of Overpower, perhaps.
Okay.
Who uses a shield?
Bergour.
I'm the only one who uses shield, so seems like that shield probably should go to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see what else we got here. Who uses ranged attacks? The bracers
I
and perfect
can.
shot are pretty cool.
For sure.
Kildor and Shale, I think, are the two ones who primarily use arrows. And also,
Yeah,
That's
I
an
know.
option.
That,
Yeah.
I guess.
and actually,
I have a crossbow, but I don't use it much.
Mhm.
So
Cool. But Jonathan, you're interested in the approach of no regrets, is that right?
yes,
Okay.
not only because it
Uh,
gives a +1 to forward reflex and will, but I can use it to help an ally reroll an ability, which sounds useful.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
And you're really good at moving around quickly.
yeah, that's one thing we John and I talked about on the weekend. Is that I noticed that your gloaming strike, it's the ability to shift 4 is in effect. So whenever you do that, whether you hit or miss or not, you're still able to shift those 4 squares and make a hide check. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So
So we have a few things left. Dave, you wanted the Gauntlets of Ogre Power?
If possible. Yeah, those would work great for my character.
Was there something, Jeff, that looks good to you that would be helpful to you?
Yeah, I said I could use the bracers of the perfect shot, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
okay,
Because we won't have Chill on Friday anyway, so
yeah,
usually he's not here, so that works out pretty well. Cloak of Resistance is something that I could definitely use. But there's also these scrolls here.
I don't know, that floating lantern, huh?
Floating Lantern is pretty good. Never have to pay for oil.
Yeah.
But I feel like I might benefit better from a Cloak of Resistance.
Not a bad idea.
If no one
Okay.
objects
So
to that.
then, if
Go
that's
for
then I
Cool.
so for the stuff that gives bonuses or does is obviously combat related, that leaves the Wave Strider boots and the floating lantern, and then some ritual scrolls. So the ritual scrolls are the spell. I actually selected spells that kind of have direct cognates to older versions of D&D, so you'll know kind of what they do. Basically, you take about 10 minutes to make use of them, and then you make a skill check, and then it depends on the ritual, I guess. And then it functions like a non-combat or like a utility spell. So it's...
do you have to... I cannot remember. Do you have to have this spell on your spell list
No.
to use it?
Nope, not at all. You just... For scrolls, as long as you're trained in the skill, you're fine. And as long as it's your level, you're fine.
Even if you're not a spellcaster at all.
Even if you're not a spellcaster, so long as you've got training in the things, like in order to learn rituals and cast them normally, you need to have the ritualist feat, or you need to get it as a class ability. Because like certain things, clerics and wizards get ritualist as a generic ability, but they sort of phase them out. Basically, all the like non-combat or like it would take a long time to cast them utility spells, those all got taken out of the game and then taken out of the powers and folded in as rituals instead. So like most of those major spells that that are the Hero's Feast and stuff like that, those things, or Mount, those are all rituals instead of being spells. So what it basically means is that any of you guys who are I know some of you have training in religion, so you can create holy water. Holy water basically it's treated like a ranged area effect in 4E. So it's like a alchemist fire, but it affects undead. Comprehend languages functions just like it does in older editions, and animal messenger is same thing too. You're able to, depending on how well you roll. The only thing that really shakes things up in most cases is the effect of the rituals will be dependent on your skill roll. So like instead of just being a function of your level, it's a function of how good you are at the skill and how well you roll.
Yeah, I think I like it. It's another way to emphasize skill use.
Definitely.
4th edition.
Yeah. What I, like as a house rule, what I used to allow to was a certain amount of free rituals per day because I found that people were so picky with their money that they ended up not using them ever. So, I don't know about you, Trey.
What does pain +1 do? Like, that's just damage +1, or?
What does what +1?
Well, the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, it says pain +1.
Oh, that's a typo. Gain.
Gain. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah, nope.
Pain
No pain, no
Like
gain.
pain damage. Pain.
Are you sure these gauntlets are adult size? Yep, just keep pushing them. You'll get them in there.
Now, Kev, if I modified my inventory for my longbow to add the 2 damage from the bracers, do I also add it to my power roll, or does it auto do that?
No, you need to add that to your power. The power. So go into the power. If you open up the tab, where is it here?
Yeah, and then just put in damage bonus. Put the same thing in there.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The separate damage bonus. Okay. All right,
So I'm
guys.
not actually stronger. I just get a bonus to my skill checks and ability.
+1 item. Yeah, so you can add the +1 to your athletics checks as well too. Like you should be able to add in a miscellaneous modifier on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'll just do that right now.
Okay.
For everything that's strength based.
Yeah. And then once per day. Yeah. So then Arlen, your once per day you can trigger that thing. Now the way that magic items are rules as written work in 4E is like depending on it's a function of your level and it's a function of how far you are into like the adventure. In the same way you get a action point after 2 milestones, you gain another use of a daily magic item. So you kind of have to, like, the game rules as written baked in a way of preventing you from just, like, spamming all your awesome daily powers all at once. And I never really use that rule because, like, if you want to use all your magic items, that's fine. You just don't have them later on. And if you don't run encounters the way that the game assumes you're going to, you can run into problems there then too, where it's just like your characters are punching way above what their actual weight is. So that's a long way of saying like don't worry. I mean, all you guys I think only at most have 1 magic item thing, but if you happen to find other magic items over the course of the next 2 sessions, then you can feel free to. So don't worry about not being able to spam them.
Mine only works on an enemy critical hit, so as usual, I'm just waiting. Enemies fishing for 20s against Bergour. It's like usual.
How about Bergour gets the boots too?
What was that, John?
How about Bergour gets those boots too? So if he needs to walk across some water, he can do it.
Yeah.
Seems like we might want to give those to somebody who moves faster than I do, like Kildor. That was kind of my since if you end on the water, they don't help you out.
You can do the one. You can do the once per day for the entire counter. So I don't know.
Up to you
I
guys.
It
just
doesn't
don't-
matter to me.
I just don't know.
I was thinking it seems like maximize mobility items on mobility characters and therefore give it to Kildor. But
I was just trying to look out for Bergours. If you're in heavy armor, you sink. So
Yeah, you could have some kind of a penalty or disadvantage to water.
I think this is one of those modern games where they're like, if you're in armor but you got a really high athletics, you can still swim.
Yeah. You remember that YouTube clip of that jackass drowning in a pool in plate mail armor? That wouldn't happen in this game.
oh,
Yep. Well, I mean, if everybody, on average, has like 10s and everything, it might still happen. But.
This is true. All right. Okay, guys. So then, where we last left our heroes was with you guys barricading that door leading into St. Cuthbert's Cathedral, the ruined one in the Giants Fall district. And you found this large, strange-smelling hole, 30 feet by 20 feet, that seemed to be leading down, a rent into the earth that seems to have been pushed out. What do you guys wish to do? Your vision brought you here. The trail seems to have led here. What are you guys doing? Oh, and the door was left ajar, too, when you arrived.
Do we need to do anything to create
Right.
holy water? Do we have to have, like, just our water skin or
Right.
something?
this door
Well, we
barred that.
and we also have those two. We got those 2 scrolls
Yeah.
of create holy water.
Well, I think that's what Dave might have been asking about.
Yeah, like, is there, like, a material
Oh, mhm.
component or something that we should know about beforehand?
You just seen water. So long as like if you were casting the ritual normally, what you would need is something called residuum, often, which is the like a magical component, or in some other rituals require other ones. This one is just water. So long as you've got access to water, you can, or some vials of water, you can, use your magical ability to bless it.
All right, water of holy water it is.
Okay, so why don't you give me a religion check? It's a DC 15. Wait, no, ignore me.
Oh, I was going to say, do we need to do it ahead of time? Because it's a ritual, right? So it takes a while.
Yeah, it's a ritual. It creates it. Once the holy water's created, it's created. You don't need to. It doesn't go stale.
Okay. I might be thirsty later, guys, because I'm going to make a water skin of holy water.
Nice. So it'll give you two. Will be two different vials. No, you don't need to make a roll. You just need to make a roll to identify it, to distinguish it from regular water.
That's good, because that was a terrible roll.
That was not a good roll. No. Okay. So then this hole opens before you guys, and the trail seems to be leading down into the sewers. What do you guys wish to do?
Not really go down there, but I guess we will.
That door is still open currently?
The door is closed, like the door leading outside?
Yeah.
No, that is closed and barred.
Okay, good. Great.
In fact,
Nimrod has no regrets, so he'll start scaling down with using Durin's rope.
That would be hard to do since my rope is attached to a chimney across the street.
Well, then I guess it's no rope time.
Well, before you go,
I brought rope, but my rope is across the street, tied to a chimney, and I got attacked on the way over.
Yeah. So Nimrod is a robber. He is not a cat burglar. He does no climbing. So.
Okay. Now, what the slope that kind of leads down here, guys, is it will blunt the fall a little bit, so you'll only be effectively falling 10 feet by the time you get down to the hole. So you're not going to be taking any damage from it. It's just your dignity may be the thing that's at...
into the clear part here is into sewage.
Yeah, you can just jump straight into the water, right? And that'd probably catch you.
Could I acrobatically try to avoid the largest clumps?
Well, hold on. Guys, for one thing, remember, there is no dark vision in 4E. At least let me rephrase that. Most of the player character races do not have access to dark vision, which means that most of you guys can't see what's down there, unless you make use of your new floating lantern to float it on down.
Good idea.
Well, we could do that, and also I have a...
What's the range of that spell? Isn't it like 25 feet?
It's 5 squares, so
yeah. So it's 25 feet, so
it's not very far.
Can you just cast it on something, like your staff or a rock or your pad?
Yeah, you cause the target to shed bright light within 4 squares for 5 minutes. So
okay, cast it on my hand axe.
Okay, I'll cast on your hand axe, and it'll last for 5 minutes, I mean.
Okay.
So I sort of conjure forth energy, light in my own hand.
Yep.
And then I send it over to the axe, and
cool.
It clings to the axe.
Cool.
And Nimrod will do his light spell on somebody else who wants it. So we have 2 sources.
Nice. All right, so let me get you to where you guys are going to be next, and allow me to adjust for appropriate lighting. Let's see here. I got to remember that right click allows me to navigate the map. Can we put him on?
Hey, Bergour, check it out. I got light.
Nice.
My axe is all over.
Nicely done. Okay, so Bergour is going to have bright light, and he goes, I'm sorry, bright light is within 4 squares? Okay.
That's right.
Kev, can we make sure we finish up in these 2 sessions? Because I kind of miss being Druin.
Let's see.
Well, he could kill us at any time, so...
But you got a cool light on your axe.
I do.
It lasts for 5 minutes. That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
Okay. And then...
Kind of nice that your alternate character gave light to my alternate character, and my regular character gave me light. Just kind of...
That's true.
I'm seeing the circular references here. You know,
That's right.
Around.
Yep, we're in the Bizarro world for sure.
reduced.
Yeah.
But karma.
No, I gotcha. Yep.
Who was the, forgive me, who's the second person who's got the light on it?
Nimrod has.
Nimrod does, okay.
Well, he's not going to cast it on himself, but he'll give Bergour or Kildor if they want it.
Okay.
Nimrod does his work in the shadows.
Okay.
I
No,
think
sorry,
so,
who
like-
are you casting it on? Are you casting it on... Zonic can't see in the dark either.
Well, and, either Bergour or Kildor, whichever one wants it.
So which is that, guys? Who's getting light on them?
Kev's doing the characters, the maps.
Yeah.
You
You put it on the top of my helmet like one of
yeah,
those
put it on
mining
Bergour.
lanterns.
I might want to move into the darkness at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Now the dwarves all got lights.
All
It's
right,
like,
let's see
oh,
here.
Right.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Not like they can move very fast. So.
Okay, so then, guys, let me move you over to where you are now. Here we go.
Zonic's, you gonna carry that lantern too, just in case, you know?
I will. Yeah, I will carry that lantern because I have a
All
free
right.
hand.
So, in spite of the smell, what you guys find as you make your way down into this main level here, and let me see if I can swatch out some music here. Is this the one that I want here? Let's see. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. So, as you guys make your way into this small 10-foot wide corridor, the smell of the sewers hits you, but you do not see anything. You're fortunately not standing in water. There are no pipes emptying out immediately in your area, but you most definitely can smell it, and you can hear the sound of water rushing down to your, if you guys are facing to the south, it'll be to your right and then straight ahead. You guys can feel free to rearrange yourselves in your marching order if you like as well.
So south is towards danger.
Well, there's water both directions. Maybe we should take a moment and let the people who are attuned to the fabric of reality beyond this one take a chance to see if they can sense which way, things might have gone.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm happy to try to see if I can sense any kind of magical trail.
I will assist.
Great.
So why don't you roll the assist check there first, Nimrod?
Whoa, you should have rolled
Pretty
the
amazing.
actual roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Then-
well, here we go. I get +2 to this, so here we go. I added it in on it. So 20.
Did yours... Oh, there we go. Okay. 20. Okay. So... there we go. So one. So what you can sense as you're once again putting your hand down on the ground, it's cold, it's wet, and you're reaching your magical senses out. Nimrod, you're trying to once again push the shadows back and reveal. What you can sense is there is another fissure. Another fissure to the west-southwest of you.
Okay, I kind of, with my eyes closed, as I'm kind of feeling this, I'm relaying it to my companions in real time as I'm discovering it.
Yeah.
I do not know how far away, but near. Not very far. I do not know which direction we should take to get there. We could take either. I cannot tell.
Yeah.
Which one smells less horrid?
They are equally unpleasant. You don't want to step in anything to be found in either direction.
Crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. Most definitely.
And the way that smells more fair might actually be more foul.
Who's
True.
feeling lucky?
Hmm.
Well, no regrets. Let's go left.
Okay.
It's a crazy
Sounds
idea.
good. Who wants to?
Okay.
The guys with the lights.
What is the highest passive perception in the group? Just so I'm
I
aware.
have a 15.
Okay.
Got a 10.
I have a 13.
Okay. All
Sounds
right.
like it's 15.
Yeah.
And Nimrod, you guys all start cautiously making your way along here, and you're like, wait, quiet, and you think you can hear the sound of high-pitched voices from somewhere not far away, maybe 50 feet away. What languages does everyone speak? I guess I could pull up your character sheets, but...
Normally I would speak Aarakocra, but just a normal dwarf.
Nimrod, you understand it. What you hear is it's someone speaking in Goblin.
What is that? What's that sound? We need to go tell them. Tell the chief. Tell Bite.
Lads, I think we have goblins ahead.
Anyone who's trained in history would remember that goblins were most definitely part of a giant army that invaded Threshold, and there's definitely been goblins seen scurrying around the sewers and in the Giants Fall district.
Would that mean that Threshold is less likely to have those kind of humanoids around as just, people walking through, or
Say again?
is Threshold a little more like, lacking in empathy towards like goblins and orcs and ogres and giants?
Greyhawk doesn't really have... Greyhawk's not like Eberron is an incredibly cosmopolitan and diverse setting. Greyhawk is much more your... The races that look different from humanity are often treated as enemies, and likewise
especially in a place
Fucking knife ears, am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
But even among humans, you got the Sul, you got the Black Lunish, like they all hate each other.
Yeah. It's not a it's a
Not a
very
friendly
Dark
place.
Ages setting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they're
this place was attacked 5 years ago. So if you were part of that group, then you're probably not welcome.
yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
And are those stairs that we going on the map? Are those actually stairs?
Those
going
are stairs
down?
going down, correct.
Okay. Do you think we should go ahead? We're obviously descending, but I think I see the edge of the
Sounds
very
like
edge of the
I'm
light down
here.
here. Yeah, in both directions, it looks like there are stairs going down. Should we face these goblins? What do you think?
Nimrod, do you want to check to the south first?
We could, but we'll need light. I can see through the shadows no more than you can.
Right.
Yeah. You guys would know that. I mean, each other's
Take the
limitations.
Yeah.
Although from what you've heard, goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, drow, no difficulty seeing in the blackest of dark.
Well, then we should just go to the goblins. We don't want them sneaking up on us.
I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got your backs.
let's take them.
Should we try to move up there quietly, or we should charge in?
As best we can.
Okay.
I mean, your light would, if you need light to see and you're going to bring light down there, it's going to be a bit of a, an easy identifier.
We'll
So like
move
the
quietly until we think we're close and then charge.
Okay.
Watch out for traps.
So what do you guys? You guys can go ahead and move yourselves if you like. Move yourself in increments equal to your movement for the round.
Okay. Probably 5.
Okay.
I think we're going that way. The goblins are down this way, not to the south, correct?
Yep,
thought they
that's
were
correct.
still
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll come back and go the other way.
Okay.
Since we got cramped quarters and I have a lot of ranged abilities, I will kind of stick somewhere to the middle or back.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way down there, you can hear, yeah. And what they're saying is, one second, let me move them to the correct layer here.
Hey, Nimrod, talk to the goblin. Drag him over here. Call him a rub nuts or something.
The Nimrod's not very good at bluffing, but he'll. You can do that if you want.
Okay. Hold on, guys. So as you guys are walking along, and you can picture, in the film version of this, we're seeing our heroes. The light on the top of Bergour's helm is illuminating this dank, sewer hallway. One of Durin's axes is glowing with light, but otherwise you're completely surrounded by darkness, and you're just, struggling to see at the very edge and trying to reveal what you can see. What you recognize... Does anyone else speak Goblin? Or is it just Nimrod?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't believe I do.
No? Okay.
I didn't fill out languages, so whatever you gave us.
What you hear, Nimrod, from the end of the hallway is...
Dwarves! It's damn dwarves! Kill them!
Incoming!
Okay, so against Bergour, my best roll is a 16, which I think none of that hits, even with flat-footed at -2. Durin, I get 1 hit on you. You take, I think it's only 4 points of damage. Yeah, 4 points of damage. These vicious arrows came flying down from the end of the hallway. Your shield catches, your new shield with that crest of St. Cuthbert on it, Bergour. They hit up against that, and 2 of them hit the boss and drop down. Durin, unfortunately, one of them grazes your side. You can feel it. Guys, let's all click on our tokens, and then click on initiative. Okay. Let's see where these guys are coming up.
Am I getting it?
Not good. Okay. All right. So then, descending. All right. So first up, guys. Oh my God, Zonic with the shit. It don't really matter for the first round, I suppose. Anyway, but
well, we'll see.
Names.
Yep. Okay.
I don't see names in the turn order.
You don't see names?
Oh. Yeah,
I see
neither do I.
mine.
That's interesting.
I just see mine in Kildor's, and I don't see anybody else's.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I just see
Same.
my own name.
Same.
Hit reconnect.
But I see the same thing on the tokens. I only see mine and Kildor's.
You see
yeah.
which...
Nameplate.
I see Zodek's name and Kildor's names on the tokens themselves, and no one else's.
no one else's names? Okay, hold up. Let's see what I've
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have I done here? With the changes to the tokens, it's become a bit of
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
right.
minor-
Yeah.
It's a minor detail, but it does allow you for when you're, in combat to see what's going on. Anticipate characters and.
Why on earth are you not able to... Oh, here we go. Can you see it now?
Oh, yeah. Now I see Nimrod.
Yeah, Nimrod just appeared.
That is... Oh, you know what? So they've got a thing on the tokens where... here we go. And everyone can see Zonic now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Let's see here. What this basically means, there's all sorts of ways I can fuck it up. So
They added that's an
good
extra
of them
feature.
to give that. Madison doesn't have enough ways to screw up. It's
Friggin'
really like about 5% of the stream, honestly, is me screwing around with Roll20. So it's really like some D&D with a little bit of. All right, can everyone see everyone in the turn order now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, everyone can see that. Everyone can see where the
names,
goblins
the names
are.
on our
too?
token in the map. So
Excellent. Can everyone see where my goblins are?
No.
No.
Good.
But we're going to.
You're going to, most definitely. All right, so first up is Nimrod. What are you doing, Nimrod?
I'm gonna use a
Move, minor, standard.
move action to draw out my hand crossbow. I'm gonna use a minor action to cast light on the crossbow bolt, and I'm gonna fire it about.
Okay, so then
40.
that goes off. You would cast it on Bergour?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did it. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to aim.
You can only have it on
right
one
ab-
thing at a time.
So I'm going to try and aim it right at the edge of the light, about 50 feet out, and shoot that square.
Oh.
So Bergour loses light then? Is what you're saying?
Hold on. So minor action to draw your crossbow.
It's a minor action. It's a minor action to cast light, and then a move action to draw and standard to fire.
Well, you got to load the crossbow because you're not traveling with it loaded, so you need a minor action for that. So you've got a loaded crossbow with a glowing bolt now.
I think he'd travel with a hand crossbow loaded, but...
Then every time you move, I'm going to roll for it randomly going off. You would not be traveling with it loaded.
Okay.
Yeah, Dave's shaking his head too. So.
Okay, how about I just go grab a crossbow bolt, cast a spell out, and throw it 50 feet?
You can't throw something 50 feet.
Or even if you just cast it, because the range is 25 feet.
Yeah, you can cast it on the floor somewhere.
20 foot.
Making this way more complicated than it needs to be.
And then you'd get another 20 feet beyond that would be lit up because it goes.
It would have been a really cool
more squares.
activity there, John.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the lights on there.
Action point.
Yeah.
Don't have those. Did we start with any?
Nope.
I have one left. That's okay.
So yeah, so well, whatever it is, I'll get the down 25 feet with the bolt then.
Okay, so hold on here.
So send the light down there.
All right. Let's see here. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Come on, you. Go. And I'll just give this. Is that where you wanted it?
Yeah, out there.
Yeah, okay. And 5. Boom, there you go.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Get him.
So.
That's my turn. I'm done.
All right. Druin, you can see, and these things kind of hiss and raise their hands to try and block their beady little eyes. And this is... Oops, let me go my library. Okay. This is what they look like.
Is there a charge type maneuver?
Yeah, you just at the end of it you can make a basic attack. It's a standard action. You can move your full move and then make one basic attack at the end. I think it's -2 to hit. I'll double check.
Those are ugly.
They most definitely are. Look at what's covering the end of their arrows too.
Lovely.
Yep.
Where is the move on the character sheet? I can't find it.
5. If you're a dwarf, it's 5.
5. So it's in squares, right?
5 squares. That's great. Yeah.
Here's the rules for it. Charge, Dave.
Oh, okay. Thanks, George.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, so then, Druin, what are you doing?
3, 4, 5. 5 only gets me part way. I can't.
But you can move and then use. You can basically move 10 and attack.
Oh, I see. So
Right.
it's kind of like the rules you were almost like double move.
Exactly.
Correct.
Because you use a move action to move. You can use and then your standard action becomes you charge in, make an attack with a +1 to hit.
Okay, so my move takes me to there.
Yep.
And then I charge this guy.
Yep.
And
Who would start back here?
Nice.
Yeah. A new dynamic lighting would be awesome in this game. It's terrific.
And it's just a normal attack, though. I can't use any of my abilities while
You
I
just
attack?
use a basic attack. Yeah, pick one of either your battle axe or your other thing, your hand axe. There are certain things that you can use that are that can be used on charge, but the power will say that you can do that. That's actually good enough. So you race forward, bury your axe into this thing, and boom, dead. All right, Bergour, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right, so first thing, as a minor action, I can turn on my Defender aura.
Yep.
So let me do that. Back on. And then I've got a move action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a standard action as a move action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
All of them in that are.
Dwarven Phalanx. Now, did you want to charge as well too? Like what Druin did.
Oh yeah, I guess I could charge in as the move action. So yeah, why don't I?
Yep. And here's the thing too. If you'd had it on your, like, say, your cleaving thing, because of the type of fighter or type of class you are, all your things are done through basic attacks. So you're like your cleave. Same thing for your character, Jeff. If you had, say, spent your turn instead of the defender aura setting up the that cleaving aura, and at the end of your charge you would have the effect of your cleaving strike, or whatever that's called, cleaving stance.
Oh, that's true. It's because I some of the things are dependent on the defender aura being on, but cleaving stance is not one of them. Yeah. I realize. So yeah, I would like to retroactively undo my defender aura. Shield drops down and axe goes up.
Yep.
As I move into the cleaving stance to try to whack this guy.
Yeah, and see, like, Dave, that's one of the ways where these essentials ones differ, is that a lot of the stuff they do modifies basic attacks as opposed to giving powers the way that the other fourth edition classes do.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really the essentials. It's neat. Like, it's cool that you get to do that, but it also means you don't get to get cool powers like what the others do. So that's a solid hit. What 2 do you take out?
The 2 that are in front of me. I'm gonna leave this one on the flank still alive.
Yep. Awesome. So you're racing in, and in a single stroke, both of them collapse. Kildor, you're up next. What are you doing?
Okay. Move forward till about here. Actually, till about here, and fire my bow at that.
Please do. Go right ahead.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a miss. So your arrow goes wild, shatters on that pillar right behind there. Okay.
The pillar's got a big notch in it now, because that's a whole lot of damage.
All right. Yeah. All right. So then, as a Bergour, I think clearly you were being very clever with your placement here too, because you see where that dark drop-off is there? That's about a 5-foot drop down to the floor. And because you can't shift around like corners or diagonals, this little shit can't shift over here. He needs to either take the drop and jump down there, in which case attack of opportunity from you, or... Oh, geez, he's screwed here. I think what he's going to do is... he's going to shift here, and he's going to try and hit you with his minor action to draw a short sword and try and gut you. That is a 21, I think, hits, though.
21 does hit.
4 points of damage, please. Then that is it for the Gobbo. Zonic, you're up next. What are you doing?
I was trying to double check whether I can cast 2 spells in a turn if one of them is a minor.
Yep. As long as there's no limitation of how many spells or powers or whatnot you can use in a round in 4.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use a minor to conjure some light on my staff, Gandalf style, and then I will. And
that was the one that was on Druin, right?
That was the one that's on Druin, so it'll be on me now.
Okay. So
but I'm moving up, so it'll give you some light here. So once I
here first,
Kev juggling dynamic lighting.
Oh, I love it. It's just.
Sorry.
It's honestly, I think it adds to the this is where this kind of stuff, because 4E is a much more cramped encounter kind of game. It really will play up the dynamic lighting in a more interesting way in this. It'll feel more like exactly what you're doing, John, of lighting shit up and tossing it forward. Guys did that all the time, and I'd have to fucking erase stuff and redraw it. It's so much better in this.
Yeah.
My battle map is so messy now. Okay, sorry.
Funny.
So, John, that was a minor action to cast the light, and then I just got distracted by something shiny.
No, that's fine. I'm moving. I can't totally see, so I'm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can get there. And then I can barely see this guy right here. I'm gonna cast a magic missile. So I'm going to conjure a bolt of bluish energy and reddish. Sorry, energy, and hurl it down there, and he takes 7 damage.
He explodes. So he stabs you, Bergour. You're about to hit him, and then you recognize Zonic's magical burst explodes this thing's chest, and he lies scorched at your feet. And you can hear, with that explosion echoing out, you can hear the chittering and shouting of many more goblin voices.
I think they know we're here.
Yeah.
A fool of a took. Now where?
All right.
Oh, where are the rest of my gobos? Okay, so guys, what are you doing next?
Are we still in initiative, or?
We'll go on initiative round per round basis still here too. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna grab something.
That reminds me of a meme I saw the other day.
Yeah.
It was like the comparable decibel values of all these different things, like jet engine, stadium, skeleton in a bucket dropping down a well.
That's fun.
Clearly that last one was like the loudest and most important.
That's right.
Okay.
Where's our magical lantern?
I have it, actually. I forgot that I was going to carry it. But I have a question about it, because I was looking it up. It's not in the compendium.
It is in, what do you call it? That's from the Adventurer's Vault.
Okay, so my question is, it doesn't say in the write-up from Discord if it sheds light just generally, or if I need to use a minor action.
Oh, yes, you need to use a minor action to light it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. And then it just stays, there's no limit to that. It remains on until...
Absolutely, yeah. You can
right?
leave it on as long as you want, and you can also drift it forward as well, too. I think as your move action, you can move it up to 10.
Yes.
Can you hold it?
I can
like
hold
a normal
it.
lantern?
You can hold
I can hold like a normal lantern, and I can let it go, and it stays there hanging in the air as well if I need to.
So yeah, that's I think that somebody like Zonic, who often has a hand free, right? He's got one hand on his staff and he could have one on the lantern.
Yeah.
And then we could put one of the lights back on the dwarves, and that way be able to see what we're fighting.
Yeah.
Totally. I'll do that once we get around to my turn.
It also, if what you're going to do is light the lantern, let me give you a little preview of the light as well too, because the lantern illuminates substantially more than the. Did that work? Hold on, what did I do here?
Yeah, it definitely did.
Oh, okay, great.
Awesome. Yep.
Well, then one of the dwarves could have the lantern, and we could just give it a push, and I guess we both have both our hands used. So.
Yeah, both our hands are full. That's why I was thinking Zonic could hold it.
Yeah.
And
what
put
I'll do
light
is
back on one of us.
Yeah, which I'll do. Which I can put it. Either one of you have a preference? Who it goes on?
I'm going to give my light back to Bergour.
Okay, so we'll just do what we had it. Set it back up the way we had it, except I'll also have the lantern on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try the trick again with a loaded crossbow soon, but not right now.
Got it.
Maybe you should take some of their poison arrows.
Maybe Kildor can.
Okay, so then you guys are talking. You can hear the sound of at least 30 other goblins kind of making noise and whatnot from within the deeper in here. And there is the sound of moving water as well, too. It sounds like it's a fairly big open area that you're moving into.
Okay.
We don't need to kill all the goblins.
And all those goblins voices are coming from the same direction?
Correct, yeah. In towards the west.
Okay.
So what would you guys like to do?
What action was it to load my crossbow?
To load crossbow is a minor.
Okay, I'm gonna move down, spin an action to pick up the bolt and load it.
Okay.
My crossbow.
Okay.
And then minor on Bergour for light.
Okay.
Because I think he's within 5.
For Bergour's going to get light now?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Bergour. Here we go. And Everybody sees it. Perfect.
Probably going to stick with Zonic until battle happens.
Okay. So then, that was Nimrod. Druin, what are you doing?
I'll move up next to Bergour, maybe just past him.
Okay.
Both weapons ready.
So you can hear,
They're coming. Call him. Curse talker. Call him.
Bergour, what are you doing?
Calling up curse talker. Probably a shaman or something.
Only Nimrod, I think, understands that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, unless you guys speak Goblin.
I'll try and give a
Sounds
running commentary.
Okay.
Sounds like the goblins might be close. I'm going to start moving in the direction that I heard them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see any goblins yet.
Okay.
Can I take an action to like hunker down behind my shield in case they start shooting again?
Yeah, it's standard action is to go defensive. I think it's +2 to all your... like full defense gives... I think it's +2 to all your defenses.
Cool.
I think that sounds right because I think George did it last time when he got ambushed.
And like all the modifiers in 4E are either +2 or +5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna hunker down behind my shield.
Total defense
in case they
+2 to
start
all
shooting.
defenses until next turn. Thank you, DM screen. Look at this thing.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Cool. Wayne Reynolds?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Recognize the art.
Yeah.
That's my hand though.
Oh!
So realistic.
That's your handing things?
Okay. Then so and Bergour, you got your shield up. Kildor, what are you doing?
Yeah. Move out, I guess.
Okay.
And I see which way Bergour's gone.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
going
will
down
move
those
a little
stairs.
forward.
Okay, so that's actually a drop off. That
Oh,
bit
that's a drop. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll move to the stairs then.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I would just go to the top of the stairs with
Okay.
my bow drawn.
Okay. And then it is Goblin's turn.
Yeah.
2 arrows fly past you, Bergour. One of them manages to hit, but it grazes past your defenses. You take 4 points of damage. It's coming.
And it's
from
not a critical hit.
over here. Not a critical hit. No,
Not a critical hit. All right.
it's coming. The arrows come over from this direction.
And that's another drop right there, right?
That is correct. Each of the drops is
Yeah.
5 feet.
Okay.
You're getting closer
not
to
too
the
bad,
water
but-
as well, too, guys. You can hear it. Okay, let's position some stuff here, guys. All right. Then it is Zonic's turn. What are you doing, Zonic?
Okay, so I'm going to use a minor action to turn on the lantern,
It's on.
and then I'm going to take a move action. 1, 2.
If you're curious, that's the gesture I make when I turn a light on in a room, too.
Huh, yeah,
Every
that makes
time.
sense.
Magic!
I'll stop at the corner here, and then I will use my final slot of actions to do another minor to cast the magic on light on Druin.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. So, once again, you gesture, and this little mote drifts over and links up with Druin's axe. There you go. All right. So then, Nimrod, what are you doing?
I'm going to move out to see what I can see.
Okay.
4 squares. 5 squares.
Okay. So that
I
drops
don't-
off down 5 feet there, that darker line there. That's 5 feet down.
No water down there?
No water down there, no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hop down with my turning
So
my
that'll be-
standard into it.
Yeah, that'll be difficult
Yeah.
terrain, so that'll be 2 squares to
Yeah.
get down.
So I'll just hop down and then kind of like take cover.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely can
that's
get cover from those stairs. Especially with your size. You're teeny. You're wee.
Yep.
Druin, your turn. What are you doing? You can see that the raised bit, it seems to continue on down this direction. You can see on the map here how the it's still up. So this raised bit in the sewer seems to be carry on to the south, and that's where you can hear those voices shouting.
They're coming from this direction?
They are coming from down here, that's correct.
Okay. I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
And I will hold an action in case someone runs into melee range.
Sounds good. Bergour, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna keep advancing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So you can see to your north there is another set of stairs that leads down. The sound of water is, I mean, it's got to be right up ahead of you. The sound of sloshing water and the smell of the sewer as well too. But you can see, so there's another 5-foot drop over here, but there are stairs just to the north of you there. Okay.
All right, then I'm going to come back sort of this direction and try to cover down behind this pillar, it looks like.
Yeah.
And say, water up ahead.
So if you're going to try and do like full on back against the thing, anything from, like, you will have absolute cover from some things. They won't be able to attack you. Okay.
Well, I don't want to make myself an impossible target, because I think I'm sort of the best target out of all of us.
Yep.
But I want to be in a sort of position where they're going to take a penalty, if that makes sense, where I'm like partially covered.
What I'll give you is, if you're doing full
peeking out.
Did you have a standard action left to take full defense as well?
No.
No. Okay. So
that was my move, just up to cover.
So it'll be the same thing then, a +2. So you're peeking around the corner, but you'll get the +2 to your defenses. All right, Kildor. You've seen Bergour get shot. You've heard the sound of the goblin voices from down here. What are you guys going to do?
I will move down. Actually, I'm going to move against the wall over here.
Okay.
I can only go right there.
Okay.
I can't see them yet.
Nope.
Correct?
Nope, that's right. Okay. Then it is the goblin's turn. All right, so who do we got line of sight on? We got one on Bergour, one on Kildor, 2 on Druin. Or Druin, rather. Okay, so 1 on Bergour, that is a 9. There's no way that hits. 1 on Kildor, that's an 18. I don't think that...
Okay. Yes. My AC is 17.
Ugh. So you take 4 points of damage. Another one of these nasty little arrows comes in, and then neither of those hits you, Druin. They go zipping past. Zonic, you're up next. What are you doing?
So I'm going to, these stairs that go down here, will that take me down to this lower level where Nimrod and...
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, so that doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna do a drop off and do difficult terrain. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You should have control over the floating lantern now, Zonic.
Yeah, and I'll bring that with me.
Okay.
Should I leave it on my square, or do you want me to leave it next to my square?
Your call.
I'll leave it on my square.
Okay.
And I can't see anything, so I'm going to ready an action, which is to cast a magic missile if I see an enemy target.
Yep, you can do that in this edition. Nimrod, you're up next. What are you doing?
Can I grab the lantern?
I mean, you can if you want. It's in my hand. You can try to pull it out if you want. Or
as a minor action, you could just, if Zana's going to let go, you could just say, "Give me the lantern."
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll reach over and like, hey, let me see that real quick.
Yeah, like 80% of the game is going to be me adjusting tokens for sure.
So I reach over, grab the lantern, and then I'm going to use step down and move at.
You have control over the token now.
Okay.
There you go, you can grab it.
I'll step down a move action and push it 10 squares towards the south. So That's
Hey!
one of its abilities. So go
Yep.
here,
Okay.
and then with my standard action, I'm going
Nice.
to peek out and try and shoot one of these things.
Yeah, please do.
It's well outside my range, but
Yep.
maybe.
Well,
Crossbow.
hold on. If it's outside your range, it means you can't hit it.
Oh,
Yep. If it's then there's no. The range listed of your spells is their effective range.
I was doing it
However-
with my crossbow.
Oh, your crossbow. Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to probably take a -4 to this because of the range.
Yeah,
but
range 1020 is 1020 squares, not 1020.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah.
Then it's
Just
well
just
within
as a
range.
reminder, they're
Yeah.
within range.
And
I'm
long
gonna
range.
shoot that guy.
I think long range is -2. Can't remember if it's -2 or -5. Let's see here.
I don't remember.
What'd you roll here?
I haven't rolled yet. He's not outside my range, so should be good. Gloaming Strike I can use on a ranged attack.
You just
Yeah,
you're
I'm
beyond
gonna-
the 10 squares, though, right?
Yes, I'll take -2. So I'm going to use Gloaming Strike with my crossbow.
Okay. Is there a way to change the ruler to 4th edition so
Nope,
that it
didn't hit him.
has squares instead of feet?
Each square is 5 feet.
So we've got to do some simple math. Come on, man.
I know.
yeah,
What I should really do is adjust it so that it's in like what do you call it? It's a Sumerian math, which is base 12 instead of base 10.
So it looks like I missed him, but I'm going to try and wrap myself in shadows after the shot.
Okay.
So
hold on, I'm just checking. Where's it? Where's range? Okay, hold on a second here, guys. Once I look it up,
-2. So
-2. Okay.
Yeah, -2, and then after that, can't attack farther than the limit.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a miss.
Yep.
Yep, and then you got cover. Okay, so then you disappear behind there. I'm not sure where that came from. All right,
That's it for me.
Jiren, you're up next.
All right.
Awesome use of the lantern, by the way.
Yeah,
Give me that damn thing.
yeah, that's good.
Okay. That's 12.
Oh wait, oh you know what? I had it ready to action though when I saw when a enemy became visible to me.
Okay, yeah. Then which one you want
Remember,
to
I had. I'll just do the closest one. So
Okay.
just this one here. That was the first
Got
one
it.
I would see.
Boom. Okay. All right. Jiren, what are you doing?
Durin is going to move. I can change my token.
Okay. Sorry, Dave, I did check to see if I could change the ruler too. It doesn't look like I can change the units.
It's all right.
I picture Druin's just like, oh, you little shits! Racing over.
Aren't these dwarves really good at jumping?
Yeah, what kind of vertical can I get from standing?
It would be difficult
'Cause-
terrain to go up 5 feet. So each of those things to go down 5 feet is difficult terrain, unless you make an athletics check. To go up, it's difficult terrain.
Okay, well then I'm not going around.
Jumping down.
I just
Yeah.
said it to like incentivize them to do some
Get
cool
the fuck
stuff.
over there, guys.
Okay,
Okay,
that's all I got.
that's all you got. Okay, so Tyrion's racing his way over there. Bergour, what do you got?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the first move.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the second move, and then Defender's Aura comes back on.
Nice, very nice. Kildor, what are you doing?
Move behind this pillar, sort of for cover, and take a shot.
Okay, go ahead. Love it. Yep. Which one did you shoot? I guess probably this one is the one you got line of sight to, right?
What?
Boom.
Sorry, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yep.
that's
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Then it is Gobbo's turn. So these ones are screaming out, and I'll move them square by square so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Vanish.
Oopsies. He's transforming. 6. Actually, I guess I could shoot and then move, so let's do that first. Bergour. 2 shots at you. One of those hits 4 points of damage.
All right.
Your shield breaks one, but another one gets just along the side. And then let's move these little shits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 2, 3. There we go. All right. Let's see. Who can we see here? We can see Kildore's got complete cover. Bergour. Let's see here. Both are misses. One hit. You take another 4 points of damage. There's arrows more coming by you. You can picture the Khazad Doom with the Goblins thing. You were hit from over here. Somewhere over here in the darkness. There are more goblin archers. That is it for the goblins. Zonic, it is your turn.
And just FYI, when I use the rangefinder, it does tell me the number. It tells me feet and number of squares.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does right underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I can actually see this guy right here, just barely at the edge of my vision, and he is within the range of my magic missile. So I'm going to send a red...
Dave, is yours snapping to center? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and it's got the numbers.
Yeah, perfect.
I didn't see them before, though, so I don't know if you changed something or maybe
I didn't change squat. So
well, then maybe I'm just dumb.
It's okay. It's been a long week already.
Well, we're not used to looking for it either.
No. All right. So, sorry, Zonic, what were you doing?
I'm targeting this goblin, which I can just barely see at the edge of the dim light, which is just within my magic missile's range.
This is that one there. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
and then I'm gonna.
And then it blows.
And then as he gets blown away, then I'm gonna move right up behind my companion here.
Okay.
At Kildor.
Nice.
That'll be it for me.
Excellent.
I think the lighting you have on Nimrod should be on Zonic.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
Light right now.
I should be in the shadows.
Did he cast light on himself?
I don't have any.
Oh
light
no,
on.
no, never mind. Yeah, it's Druin and Bergour that has it.
Yeah, I thought because you got one on Bergour. No, you're right. Nimrod shouldn't have it because you got yours on Bergour.
Yeah.
Bergour, Druin, and the lantern.
Yep.
The lantern.
Bergour, Druin, and the lantern.
All right, Nimrod.
I don't know if you saw the joke earlier, Kev, but I said we'd mysteriously find a couple more light sources so you don't have to keep swapping.
No, I don't care.
Kind of wanted lights that allows you to create a light source for everyone.
No, that's what it makes this kind of encounter fun.
Nimrod.
Okay, then it is Nimrod's turn. What are you doing?
Right. I'm gonna streak out of the shadows, leaving a little after image in there, and end up here in the open on the ledge.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop down for 2 squares of movement.
Okay.
And then I got 3 more to get here.
Okay.
Then as a minor action, I'm gonna target my floating lantern with Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move it 5 squares. So
I'd like to point out that was a possessive pronoun.
my lantern?
Yeah, so hope you enjoyed it for the 1 round, Sonic. It's gone now.
I know, I caught that. I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
Fine with me.
All right. Durin,
I'm done.
You're up next. What are you doing?
So, just I think as Bergour will see Nimrod move up and start to cast Mage Hand, and Bergour will say, "Send it to me. I can send it further."
Okay.
Because when it's my turn, I could push it a lot further if it's close to me.
Well, go over to it and push it then.
Well, but then I can't take my defense.
So, Durin, what are you doing?
I ignore the internal squabbling of the dwarves. And I 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Okay.
And I'll do 10.
Remember, you can only move 5. So, for each
I can take it. Oh, you can't do a standard action to move again?
You can, but you can only move 5 squares, so. Dwarves only move 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's standard move, and for a minor, I'll whistle a tune.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's Bergour's thing. I won't whistle anything.
Okay. Bergour, what are you doing?
All right, Bergour will move over to here and then shove the lantern forward, try to get it across this piece of water so that hopefully it'll light up some targets for my buddies.
Okay, so go ahead and move it 10.
I cannot move it, so somebody else will have to.
Zonic.
Okay, just going left.
Yeah, 10 directly left.
Oh, right in his face.
Nice.
All right. Then it is... well, that was... Bergour did a move and then had converted a standard to a move. You got a minor action left, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm going to heal up my dwarven healing thing as a minor.
So you see... So this is a the cistern between the two of you. That is full up to the brim with water and sewage.
Gross.
Yeah. So you see the goblins grit your teeth, and your renewed spirit for battle emerges. Kildor, you're up next. What are you doing?
I can hop down from here, right? It just takes
cost
2
2
movement.
squares. 2 squares.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll move over by Bergour.
Yep.
And fire at the goblins across the way.
Please do.
Oh my word!
That was not a good shot. No.
No, that was immensely terrible.
Okay. All right. So then next is the goblins. Okay, so let's see here. You can hear... Whoop, that's the light. Wrong thing. Whoop. What? You hear from somewhere behind the goblins...
Stop them! Stop them!
In Goblin again. And let me put some more down here. Boom. There we go. And we'll run some little shits up here. I don't really need to get that close to get in range for you. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And let's see here. I've got these guys will shoot and then move. Let's see. I had already decided on something beforehand. Oh, there we go. So I guess I moved the lantern out of the way for a sec here, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of those is shooting at Zonic. Without cover. So Zonic, that's a hit, 22. You take 4 points of damage. The other one is a 19. You have +2 from the cover.
Okay. So my AC with my would be 17, so it's still going to be a hit.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage total. And then the other ones are going to fire at 2 at Bergour. And neither of those hits. And then 2 at Druin. Neither of those hits. Okay. And I don't think anyone else is in range with their bows. So then, it is Zonic's turn. What are you doing, Zonic?
So from within the darkness, you see these sparks of electricity that form and flash out to the 2 that just attacked me.
Nice.
So I'll be making 2 attack rolls here. And I get a +2 to the damage because of my destructive wizardry.
Yep. These don't have health bars, so they're minions.
Okay, great. So it doesn't really matter. It's just whether I hit or not. So here's the attack. There it is. First one.
Okay.
24.
24 is a solid hit. Yep.
Second one, 15.
15 versus reflexes?
Yes.
Yep. In spite of them being agile little shits. Yeah, your lightning annihilates them. You still have a move and a standard. Or a move and a minor.
Well, I think I'm going to remain behind the cover for the moment and see what happens.
All right. Nimrod, you're up next. What are you doing?
Okay, scoping out my options. I'm going to move over here. Minor action, load my crossbow. And I'm going to shoot this guy with Gloaming Strike.
Okay. Sorry, which guy were you shooting?
Bottom one, and I missed. So
This guy here?
yes, I missed.
Okay. So yeah,
that-
you can still shift 4 squares, though.
Yep, and make a stealth check behind the pillar.
You got it. Go ahead and give a stealth check.
Nope. I'm over here.
Nat 1!
Oh man.
Awesome. It turns out there's a tin can that they were eating from. They left right behind there. God damn it. Druin, what are you doing?
I can see those guys, but they're too far, so I'm gonna run up here and see if there's still anybody around the corner.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
there's
one.
a guy right there.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Just
And
in range.
just because I can.
Here it comes. Battle axe to the head. Oh! Jeez. So close. Wait, because
But
you
I-
charged. You charged, right? Because you
No, I
had to do
just
a move and then you had to do a standard?
move in a standard. That's all I did.
Right.
But
I think you should.
If your standard was a charge, that means you got +2 to hit. Then that's a hit.
can you charge around the corner?
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Did you have
Oh,
enough
yeah.
movement to get you down there and with just a move?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you...
And it's only a +1 to attack.
I'm gonna-
also, Kevin. That makes
Oh,
I'm
is
sense.
it only
gonna
+1
combat
from
that.
charge? 1 is all he
Yeah.
needed. Let me double check
Uh-huh.
one thing. I seem to remember there being a benefit for elevation, and you are higher up on the stairs. So, let's see here.
Height advantages. Yep.
Yeah,
They're a staple in Pathfinder, at least.
yeah. They really streamlined the bonuses though in 4E.
Oh, so I don't have to charge for the full action, for the full move.
No.
Right.
Up
Right.
to my full speed. And I have to end at least 2 squares away from where I started, but it doesn't say you have to run the whole distance.
Doesn't
Nope.
Th-
Definitely.
isn't it within Durin's character to like charge head in and bash stuff?
What
Pretty
does
sure
what?
that's in character. It's really in character for Durin to run in and hit stuff. So
It definitely is. Yeah. Okay, hold on here. Yeah, so I'll give it, Dave. Because of the height advantage of the stairs, of you coming running down, I'll give you the +2 to hit. So
It's-
then that is a hit, and he is dead.
Nice.
Okay, looks like he was trying to ready an action as well too. Unless you got a minor action, Dave. Bergour, you're up next. What are you doing?
This looks a little far to jump.
nah.
I'm sure you're fine. You got a +5 for your save versus poison, right?
So I think what I'm gonna do is just do my I can't see a way across either direction, so I think what I'm gonna do is just hang out in front of Kildor and do my full defense and start blowing a naughty jingle on my harmonica, try to freak these goblins out a little bit with some
Okay.
dwarven music.
Okay. Then, Kildor, you're up next. What are you doing? Jeffrey?
Oh, Jeff,
Is Jeff frozen?
he's
or is he
frozen.
gone?
He's frozen.
He's
Oh.
either
frozen in.
Oh. Camera moved.
Yeah. Either that or he's like a statue because he's.
Let's see here.
Lag.
Oh yeah, Jeff
Lag,
turned
yeah.
sideways in the hangout. So
Mhm. Yeah, he
he's
said like,
frozen in there as well
Cardboard
too. Yeah. Oh,
It's a
lag, he
cardboard
said.
cutout
Yeah.
of Jeff, and he's actually playing WoW right now.
There's a link. Oh, he's been having internet issues. In the wintertime, his town gets internet issues sometimes.
Mhm.
Go ahead,
Table.
Jeff. Make your attack roll. No, so Crumb, the resolution, you should be able to adjust it. It's actually higher today. You can view it in HD if you want. You just maybe need to hit on the settings of the stream and adjust them for you. Sorry, Crumb was asking, he says, did it look blurry today? Could just be the...
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. And it's in HD for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Glorious HD. All
I'm
right.
still looking at the Fisher.
All right, so then Kildor has shot... Yes, that's another one down.
Explosion of gore.
Boom. Okay, then it is... let's see here. unless Kildore's got to move some kind, it is the Goblins' turn. So, let's see here. We've got 2 that were blown up by the mage, so they didn't like that all that much. They are going to, I think, withdraw. 1, 2, 3. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10.
Stay still so I can hit you.
12. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And this one is going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so they are running for cover. This one is going to move up and start doing something, and this one's going to race forward here. All right. Then, that's it for the Goblins. At least what you can see. Okay. And then it is Zonic's turn. Zonic, what are you doing?
So I'm going to use a standard action to take a second wind.
Ah, okay. Good call.
Just because I don't know what else is coming, and I don't have a target right now, so I'm gonna move. So
Crumb picks up the bottle again. Sorry, George. I just turned around. He says, "Oh, geez, I did that. My bad. Look, thanks. Looks great." Picks up bottle again. Good stuff.
So let me just subtract a healing surge here and give myself back some hit points.
Nice.
What do I get? 5. Okay. So that was my standard, and then I can't totally see, but I think that first step is a drop down, or the next one.
Yes.
1, 2.
Oh, geez, you can't
3.
see, can you?
No, so I feel like I need to make a check of some kind.
Yeah. Why don't you give us a athletics check, please? DC's only
Okay.
need 10, so it shouldn't be too
Well,
hard. Yeah.
we shall see.
That's why we play with a D20. So. Well, that was acrobatics. It's athletics.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, if you were tumbling, then then you break your neck. You
my
die.
athletics is even worse. But let's see. Oh, but I rolled better.
Yeah, no problem. So you stumble down a little bit, but you're able to feel your way down.
Okay, so I basically get there and we'll stop at that point.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. I'm trying to find the floating. Where's the floating? Oh, you know what? That's
Well, you know what though? I have a minor action left. I'm
Do you?
going to. Yes, I do. And what I'm going to do is use my fancy new cloak here and cause it to resist 5 to all damage until the start of my next turn, just in
Awesome.
case we get peppered with arrows.
Good call. Okay. Now, hold on.
Kev doesn't like pepper nuts with arrows. Come on.
That's a good point.
I would
don't
have
know
thought
why.
you guys would have found this a fun callback to you guys slowly advancing behind a dwarven shield and having arrows round down on you. In the
Rolling
comedy
dice,
biz,
trying to
they
get
call this a
space together,
callback, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Let's see here. Where is this dang thing? Hold on here. I didn't happen to put down the level of the floating lantern, did I? Oh, here it is. 171. I got it. Guys, quit panicking. All right. Okay, so you can mentally move it 10 squares in any direction, but not more than 10 squares from you. And the last creature to hold it, which is Bergour. Bergour, you've got control over it as long as that lantern's within 10 squares of you. You can move it up to 10 squares in any direction.
It's right at 10 squares from me.
Yep. So you could propel it another 10 squares, but then you would lose control of it.
We don't want to get that.
No, I was going to bring it back.
Okay.
Probably.
Nimrod, you're up next.
I might make like a morale check to see which I do.
I love it. Nimrod, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move action to here.
Okay.
Do another move action to here.
Okay.
And say, Druin, do you see a way over?
Good job.
Too far to jump.
You did fail your stealth check, thankfully.
Yeah.
Druin, what are you doing?
I don't see a way over.
What's that?
Now I see a way over. But I'll wait here for the rest of you guys. So he's going to hold an attack. If he sees somebody coming in range, he'll even throw his hand axe.
Sounds good. The glowing hand
Water.
axe, awesome.
Yeah.
Keep me on my toes for my light sources. I love it.
Right.
All right, Bergour, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna call the lantern back to me with the move action.
4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7, 8, 9, 10.
It's a minor. It's a minor to do the lantern thing.
No, I think it's a move to make it move.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
it?
move to make it move.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a minor to get it active.
oh, there's
Yep.
okay. Sorry.
It's okay. So, Kay, you were just cheating.
And then
I'll take
I'm
my
going
tax
to
another time.
say,
I'll get you, Nimrod.
Unlikely. I'll die first.
I'll step past it and say, Zonic, why don't you come retrieve the lantern?
Bergour, you have control over the lantern. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna just let Zonic or Kildor can carry it. But my hands are full, right? So it would
Yeah.
be me like with it against my chest, pushing it along as I walked or something.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
Okay, so currently I should have put it for all players. I'm an idiot, but currently it is Nimrod, Zonic, and Bergour who have control over the token. All right, so you move to bring it back. Then what do you do, Bergour?
then I just step out of the way so that Zonic can come get it.
Okay, and then Kildor, what are you doing?
So following suit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This direction.
Okay. Let's see. Very nice. Okay. Next up is the Goblins. All right. Okay, so let's see here. So 1, 2, 6, 8. All right.
You guys should have played Pass the Lantern. Throw it up to Nimrod, and then throw it. He could throw it up. No.
Well, Zonic can do that.
Okay.
Nimrod, catch!
Okay. Now let's see here, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Wayne's like, are they using torches? Because sewage gas.
That's
Perfect TPK opportunity, Kev. Wink, wink.
But we're not, unfortunately.
All right, here we go. And okay, so that is it for the Goblins. Zonic, you're up next.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to the lantern and I'm gonna grab it with a minor, I guess.
Okay.
To grab hold of it, and then I will take another move as my standard. So,
Okay.
And I'll move the lantern after I move myself. But-
Okay, sounds good. Nimrod, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna get down here, and then I'm gonna get on the side of the bridge here and wait for Durin to go forward.
Bridge looks secure. You first. Durin, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna check the back.
God damn it, Durin.
Okay.
Hey Nimrod, I found you.
Wasn't hiding.
Sitting here in the dark.
Is that the extent of Durin's turn?
Yep.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a passageway behind us.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Hold on,
Bye.
let's see if we can reconnect. Did we lose? Is Jeffrey coming back? Let's see here. I see him thinking. That's that.
He's frozen.
Okay.
Move.
Bergour, you're up next.
All right. Seriously contemplating the nat 30 I would need to jump across the chasm, but I don't think I'm going to go for it because I only have a +5, so that means my natural best would be a 25, which would still leave me in sewage. So, unfortunately,
Who
I'm
ended
going to
up
have
with
to...
those water walking shoes?
I know.
Oh, that would be Kildor.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff's frozen in time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alrighty. Then it is Kildor. Jeff, I don't know if you can hear us still. Oh, Jeff, is he in the?
He is technically, but he's frozen.
Yeah, but he's frozen. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to check the.
Yeah, he's in there, but he's frozen. Looks like. Yeah, shoot. Okay. All right. Then. Let's see here. Well, Kildore's going to hold his action for now.
Okay.
Let me say that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it is. So as soon as we hear from the melodious sound of Jeff's voice again, we'll let him take an action. Okay. Then it is Goblin's turn. All right. So Goblins are going to. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Oh,
Bergour?
he's back.
Oh, I think he's back.
Jeffrey, you back?
Jeff is not in the meat though.
Right.
He's back in roll 20, but not in the meat.
Yeah. There's the link to the meat. There we go. Bergour. Okay. I got a hit on you. 19, so 27. Take 4 points of damage. And then that's a miss. And it's coming from over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then... hey. And... oof. Let me go. Okay. There we go.
Jeff, you are muted in the meat in case you're trying to say something.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Hey!
Ah, there you am. Yeah.
Jeff,
I
let me
have no
finish.
explanation for why my internet is so stupid.
No, that's crazy. All right, now, you can hear chanting from somewhere in the darkness. And something gestures at you there, Zonic. Zonic does a 12 beat your fortitude.
It would have, except for this cloak of resistance that gives me a 13 now.
So there's a brief swarm of flies that starts to form around you and then dissipates thanks to your magical
Awesome.
cloak. All right.
That's fantastic.
Zonic, you're up next. Speaking of Zonic.
Should I let Kildor go ahead of me?
Yes, Kildor, your turn. What are you doing?
So I would have just moved, so.
Okay.
And I'm basically doing the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So I'm going to get all the way down here to these guys.
All right. Then it is Nimrod. What are you doing, Nimrod?
Minor action to reload my crossbow. Change down a move action to a minor to cast slide on the bolt. And sorry, Bergour, you're losing light. And then a standard action, I'm going to try to hit this one at the column. It's on the edge of my vision.
Yeah, sure. Let me
With
take the
Nice.
light off of Bergour. Boom.
glooming strike.
Okay. A hit. Instead of killing it, I'm going to put an X through it, and then I'll make it give off light.
Nice.
And then the shadows zip him right behind Druin, and I try to hide.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
Holy shit.
Shadows!
You guys can't even see him. Oh my god.
The
And
shadows have enveloped me.
pretty helpful misdirection with lighting the... Oh. Nah, I'll let you light the whole thing. I'll see, you light the tip of it, but then the tip is buried inside the goblin. He's like a jack-o'-lantern.
I'd like the feather.
No, I know. I'm fine with the whole thing. It's ridiculously pedantic on my part. All right, then it is even for me. Druin, you're up next. What are you doing?
Go get him, Druin.
Oh, Dave, you might be muted unless you...
Uh-oh, Dave. We cannot hear you.
5, 10, 15.
Are you
20.
just messing
Oh.
with us?
Okay,
I was
Dave,
just
hold on.
hoping it. I was like, they don't need to hear me count, and I gave Mo shit about counting it out
Dave,
loud.
would you kindly give me a 1d20 plus 5 roll, please.
Sounds good.
Oh no.
This is how much
Sound
damage I'm
good.
taking?
Does
Yes.
16 beat your reflexes?
I have a reflex of 11.
So, Druin, you're like, I've got this! And you start running across, and then one of the boards that's partway across the thing here is weak. And you break through. Give me a... now, this is just a save, so you need to roll a 10 or higher on a d20. Just flat. Because right here is where this happens.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so you're falling, but you're like, wow! And you're hanging on. You can see the sludge moving beneath you.
Shit.
But you are hanging from the middle of this broken bridge.
Okay. So that was my move.
Yep.
As a standard, can I pull myself out?
You can. Yeah.
Okay. I'll
So
pull
you're in that
myself out.
square now. Goddamn goblin. No, same square. And then you have a minor left. Do you have any minor actions?
I
There's a hole.
curse at them in Dwarven.
Okay.
Nice.
I translate.
A bunch of
Bergour, you're up next.
Awesome.
sludge humpers or something.
I'm gonna come running.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets me to here. Can I take a run and leap over the hole where Druin is?
Now that Druin is, there's only one weakened board.
All right, then I'm gonna end up right. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I end up right there.
Okay. All right. Come on, Slowpoke. Then it is Kildor's turn. What are you doing, Kildor?
Well, I'm gonna fire at those naughty goblins
Yep.
if I can.
Nice.
And then I'm
Oh,
going
man. Which one do you want to hit?
I don't know, this one.
Okay. Boom. Dead.
Yeah, hit
And
the
then-
far ones, damn it.
I'm gonna follow my allies.
All right.
Tired of you guys killing the folks.
Actually, I'm gonna wait at the corner of the bridge until there's not everybody standing on it at once.
Okay. All right. Then it is the goblin's turn. So, let's see here. First, we got these little shits are going to move into the darkness. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. I need to stay within 10.
Wayne is so sad that we're not dying.
Okay. And they moved over in this direction, just so you can see where their tokens are. They moved over in this direction here.
Okay.
Okay. And then I got 2 on Bergour. Bergour. Ooh, one of those hits, 4 points of damage.
Jeez.
And then 1, 2. You can see something lurking on the edge of the light there. And that appears to be something that looks like this. All right. Coated in filth, though. And let's see here. Does this recharge? It does. Okay. Bergour, does a 20 hit your will?
Yeah, I only have a will of 10.
Okay. So you can see around you there is a swarming, like just thick carpet of like blue bottle flies completely enveloping you. You get the sense if you move an inch, then these things will chew into you.
Ouch.
Yes. And speaking of ouch, let's see here.
Ooh.
Honey, what do you...
It's almost
Terror
time.
hound.
Yeah, honey, over here. Come on.
Terror
Come
hounds,
on,
terror
sweetie.
hounds.
Good girl. Is it... She lay down on the legs. First off, Anna says hi to everyone. Hi, everybody. She lay down on the legs of my wheelie chair. Like, There's no universe was that comfortable. Goofball.
It's funny though because she's actually both really good at telling time, but really shitty because she's always super early.
Yeah, I know. It's her internal clock of like, yeah, it's 10 minutes close enough. Dad's ready to finish up. All right, so here, what comes racing out of the darkness? Let me make the attack roll for this thing and see if it hits first. Oh, nat 1! It slips and does not hit you, but I'll show you where it is in a second here. Let me show you what it looks like first, because that is much more impressive. So let's see here, guys. Where is it? Oh, yes. Guys, this is what comes racing out of the darkness and jumps on Kildor.
Oh.
And it is right here. However, it missed because it rolled a nat 1. So
Nice.
and I think, guys, with that stage of your progress through here, we'll call it a session. Unfortunately, time has flown. Well, we started late as well, too, and then I had some technical issues at the beginning. But anyway, so for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 3 of our foray into 4th edition D&D, as is always the case. And we will be back to 2nd edition, to AD&D 2nd edition next week. Until then, so if you do have any questions regarding 4th edition, regarding the campaign or how this fits in, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find links in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, and you are more than welcome to join us there. We have channels dedicated to this campaign, every other campaign we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great stuff, lots of great conversations, lots of great people, so you are more than welcome to join us there. In addition, you can reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can find me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can also, if you want to never miss a further episode of this campaign or any of the other campaigns, be sure to click on subscribe on the bell, subscribe on the channel, and then the bell icon to be notified when you go live, or when we go live, I should say. Fucking Wednesdays, man. Wheels are coming off tonight. You can also find the schedule for the coming week posted on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel every Sunday night, as well as on the Dungeon Musings Discord server channel or Discord server, and you can find it on Twitter. Now, before I just become completely unable to form words, let me just lastly say a huge thank you to the players who once again returned for some more 4th edition adventure. So, Arlen, Dave, Jeff, John, and George, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. This is a great way to break up what's going to be a long week. We'll be back with the final session of our 4th edition game on Friday. So if you want to see how this epic struggle ends, I mean, clearly I'm just going to kill all the characters, right? That's how we should really... Every complaint that people have had about 4th edition characters being too tough, let me show you how it's done. Just kidding. Then we'll see you then. Otherwise, we hope if you're joining us during the current pandemic, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a couple of hours to turn your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our 4th edition heroes get themselves into. And until we see you again, happy gaming.